Thank you for Easysmx for sending this item for review. This might be the newer version of M10. However, they changed the design and added a new feature. A 15 watts fast charging and Hall linear trigger. I'll test this out later in this video. This controller doesn't have a built-in battery. It will need a power source from your phone or a power bank. This controller supports wired and wireless connection. You can switch the connection easily by pressing two buttons. The box only contains the actual item and manual. You can play any games with or without controller support. This manual is very helpful, so don't throw it away. For those who did lost their manuals, I got you. Let's take a quick look of this beauty here. This looks premium and solid. This is the third time I reviewed a telescopic controller. This holds its own throne in the market. Feels light and looks very clean in person. It looks like a GAMESIR controller. However, it's twice cheaper when compared. This stretches up to 6.8 inches or 173 millimeters. The spring inside isn't too hard to stretch. The most common issue for this controllers is the cable inside. Cables can be sensitive when stretched too hard. The ergonomics felt comfortable as it is light. My hands are small and I can easily reach the buttons. The QR code at the back will take you to download a third-party app. The third-party app will allow key mappings for games that doesn't natively supports controller. The back buttons can be mapped easily to your preferred combinations. The Type-C here is not stiff and can move. Has a lot of spaces to go down then upwards. Let's move on and do awesomer mode. This feels nice and rubbery. Two rubber pads located in left and right to hold the phone in place. The plastic is not slippery and has some bumps for grips. To test the circularity error, we need to switch to X input mode. Before we do that, I'll test all the buttons first. Both triggers are analogs. The buttons are not mushy, however, the bumpers are clicky. The bumpers are not advertised as mouse clicks, but it sound like one. The joysticks aren't Hall effect. Unlike the M10, which has two Hall effect joysticks. The result here isn't bad. However, this won't match with BSP's controllers. I tried to play 10 games in Call of Duty Mobile. The gameplay is smooth and joysticks aren't a problem. What games would test the joystick's accuracy? Comment down below. I know what you're thinking. This looks similar to GAMESIR. Yes, it is. However, the price is one thing to consider. The new X2S is around $48, while this item is $46 without shipping fee included. X2S is currently available in PH Market, however this item isn't. You can buy on their website link down below. The Easysmx M05 is capable of connecting from either wired or wireless mode. It doesn't have a battery, so the phone will be the power input. Let's move on. Advertised as case-friendly, let's test this. Here is my unbranded thin case as a sample. As my phone curves from both ends, it only covers the top and bottom. It looks like I don't have a case on. There should be indication lights that it's working. This is the problem with Type-C controllers. Since this doesn't have built-in battery, you need a power source. You can use Bluetooth with case on, however it should be plugged into a power bank. It's a hassle to remove the case every time you need to play. Some games detects the wired connection, however for Call of Duty it's not the same story. To switch between wired wireless mode you need to press this two buttons. For 2 seconds, the lights will blink once. Successful. Kindly refer to this connection modes. You need to switch modes using this to buttons at the bottom for 2 to 3 seconds. For Call of Duty Mobile, you have to switch to Bluetooth and X input. Even if this isn't a Hall effect joysticks, it is accurate and smooth. The back buttons can be used for macro combinations. However, you can use it independently using the third-party app. I'll create another video for this app. I have my Retroid Pocket for Pro here. If you slap Android, controller and cooler in one device. There's a reason why I pulled out my Retroid in this video. Here's a weird trigger movement. You won't notice it when you play, however. It's weird. Now, here's my reliable Retroid trigger as a sample. Moving on for the advertised 15 watts fast charging in the box. You can find the Type-C port at the bottom. This works. However, I'm not sure how fast will my phone charge. I'll try this and will comment down the result. Now compare this to my latest telescopic controller review. This doesn't have fancy lights. Now, here's my thoughts on this controller. I love the product, however, some other features are lacking. These features are present in other brands for cheaper price. As I said, this controller holds its own throne in the market. This item competes with GAMESIR. They are in the same price category. Now the question is, do I recommend this? Yes, if you have the budget. You can opt for GAMESIR adding $10 or so, however. The third-party app isn't too good as Easysmx. Third-party app is used for games that doesn't support controller. The app is called MUI either in Play Store or by scanning the QR code. I'll make a dedicated video on that soon. For now, kindly subscribe and like this video. See you on my next videos. Bye.